Welcome back in. Welcome back in. It's your boy Mike coming back at y'all, man, for week 7 as we prepare to host Kyler Murray and the Minnesota Vikings. This is going to be our first look at Kyler Murray in this franchise. Of course, didn't play a single snap for us in year 1. Was traded alongside Keontae Ingram, Sean Ryan, a few draft picks for Lewis Seen and the Vikings first rounder last year. And he's back in Arizona where it all started. Let's take a look at a couple of awards. Glenn Roberts last week had a very, very good game. 19-26, 365, and 4 touchdowns through the air. Also one on the ground, 57 rushing yards. Did throw the late pick. Jalen Johnson was absolutely fantastic with 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns as well. Just an overall amazing game from him. We have a tandem breakout opportunity. Looks like it's going to be Rondale Moore, and Coach is going to praise him. After a big game from Rashad Bateman, Rondale Moore wants to, see what it feels like to have that kind of production, and he's going to hope to do that here. We'll see what he's able to get done against this Vikings secondary as we get into a few upgrades. Rashad Bateman, as reliable as ever, now up to an 84 overall, true 84. And I'll tell you, he plays like he's a 99 overall. The way that he's performed since he came over in the trade last season from Baltimore, he's absolutely shined. He's been our number one go-to target pretty much since day one. And, couldn't ask for a better receiver to pair with a young quarterback in Glenn Roberts, who also has an upgrade as we speak. 75 overall. He's had quite an up and down rookie year. Definitely had those moments where you can tell that he's, playing through his mistakes, having some growing pains. But then games like last week, 5 total touchdowns, and again, did have that sloppy interception at the end of the game that was very unnecessary, but we won, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. But now it is time, and there's the man we were just talking about, Rashad Bateman last week. 7 catches, 118 yards, 3 scores, as you see Kyler Murray donning that Vikings purple. And, man, it's going to be a bit of a bittersweet moment. Of course, a few guys on this team have known Kyler, have played with Kyler for a few seasons. He's back with Byron Murphy, who was a former Cardinal as well. And it's going to be a lot of emotion. We'll see how the crowd responds to, Kyler Murray. Of course, not his fault that he was traded. He got injured, gave him that massive contract. There were just questions about him within the organization. And the Vikings are hoping that they're able to answer those questions for their own organization now with Kyler Murray, number 1 under center for them. And looks like Arizona is going to receive the ball first here. Minnesota lining up, putting the ball on the tee. And let's go ahead and meet the team. Kyler Murray at quarterback, as we know, former Cardinal, number 1 overall pick, now cutting his teeth in Minnesota. Kareem Hunt and Alexander Madison going to be that running back tandem. Keontae Ingram down there, number 3. The rookie Jerry Chandler at fullback, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and KJ Osborne going to be those top 3. Jefferson, of course, in our wild card win over them last season, injured in the 3rd quarter and didn't return. So that was a big boon for us. TJ Hawkinson at tight end, Christian Darrisaw, Andrews Pete, Garrett Bradbury, Sean Ryan, who also came over in that Kyler Murray trade, along with Brian O'Neill, one of the best right tackles in the league. Harrison Phillips, AJ Epinesa, and DJ Jones are going to be those main interior players. Daniil Hunter manning 1 edge spot. Jordan Brooks and Anthony Walker. Jordan Brooks, of course, coming over from Seattle. And Marcus Davenport on the right side. Byron Murphy, again, another former Cardinal. Bryce Hall, Andrew Booth. Mekhi Blackman down there, likely to get a few reps here and there. Jordan Whitehead manning 1 safety spot with Deshaun Elliott at the other. Matt Prater and Ryan Wright going to be that special teams duo. As we are going to go ahead and get things kicked off here, down to KJ Hamler, fields it, returns it. Not a whole lot going on, makes a few moves, and it looks like KJ Hamler is hurt on the play. KJ, Definitely going to hope to get some good news on that, as he has been our top return man this season, since coming over as a free agent. But here we go. This Cardinals offense, Glenn Roberts not under center, out on the field, as he's going to keep it on the read option, only going to find space to get a gain of 1 there, leading to a 2nd and 9. Roberts now under center, going to drop back, looking, decides to scramble. Daniil Hunter giving him chase, not going to be able to catch him, and he's going to get a gain of 11 out to the 34-yard line. Good scramble there from Roberts, especially, Daniil Hunter, man, he's very, very speedy off the edge. KJ Hamler, has a bit of a chance of re-injury. We are going to hold him out for the time being, just until he's able to, just kind of get walk it off a little bit, get on the exercise bike a bit, as Antonio Gibson goes for a carry of 8, now 2nd and 2. Roberts, man in motion, as Rondale Moore going to hand off. Davis Price stiff arms a man, and he had the first down, but the stiff arm forces him backwards. Great play there by the defender. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 1, and they're going to hand off Davis Price again, and Davis Price is not going to have any room. Stopped for a 4th and inches. And we know how aggressive this Arizona Cardinals team is. 4th and inches, their own side of the field, early going in the game. Roberts making some adjustments at the line, gonna get the snap, gonna look right side. That's Chase Claypool, not someone who you would have expected Roberts to target there on 4th and short, as he doesn't have too many catches on the year, but he does just that. And it's going to be a fresh set of downs, as he'll find Trey McBride over the middle for a gain of 9. And just like that, man, this Arizona Cardinals offense is moving a little bit. Now 2nd and 1, going to fake the handoff to Davis Price, going to try to look for Trey McBride, but he's undercut. It's going to be intercepted. Deshaun Elliott, a lazy throw from Glenn Roberts as he was being chased, not able to quite get the air underneath it that he needed to. Looked like Deshaun Elliott read it the whole way, jumps in front of it. That's going to be a turnover for Arizona. And now Kyler Murray going to take the field. And again, this is going to be our first live look at Kyler Murray on the season. 1,398 yards, 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Not having a bad season by any means, but the Vikings team just hasn't been able to find a whole lot of success up to this point. They currently sit at just 2-4. As Kyler Murray on his first dropback is going to be taken down by Zaven Collins for a loss of 8. Way to reintroduce your new teammate to the league, man. Now 2nd and 18. Kyler dropping back again. Looking right side. KJ Osborne right at the sticks. And he's going to get it all back on that very next play. Very good route by KJ Osborne. Good throw. Good touch from Kyler Murray. And just like that, they're down to the 30-yard line already. Kyler Murray going to drop back again. Going to take a deep shot looking for Osborne again. And Jalen Johnson drops the interception. Looked like Kyler Murray was trying to throw it to Johnson. Didn't accept the gift. Going to be a 2nd and 10 now. Kyler Murray going to give a handoff Kareem Hunt for the first time this game. And he goes straight up the middle for a gain of 11. Of course, we know Kareem Hunt. We know what he did to us in that wild card game. Over 100 yards on the ground. Had a very, very good one. As Kyler going to throw, and he's looking for Osborne again. And that is a Minnesota Vikings touchdown. KJ Osborne targeted 3 times on this drive. Kyler hits him twice, once for a long first down completion, and now here for the touchdown. Jalen Johnson so far, 1 for 3 in coverage against KJ up to this point. But we move, and now Arizona Cardinals offense back on the field, down 7-0. Davis Price going to get the give going left side, gain of 6 down to the 30-yard line. And we're definitely going to want to hopefully get Davis Price going. Hasn't had a massive game since the Patriots game, as Rashad Bateman able to haul in the pass from Glenn Roberts. Did not think that was going to be an accurate pass whatsoever. Roberts on the run, able to still find his man as Davis Price now going to get the give, makes some moves, gets a gain of about 11, but there is a flag down on the play. They are going to call a hold, and that's going against backup tight end Elijah Higgins. So they're going to be moved back now, a 1st and 13. Roberts dropping back, looking. Rondale Moore, risky pass. Moore breaks the tackle. Moore has speed and some space. He is eventually going to be forced out at the 10-yard line. But what a play there from Rondale Moore. Looked like the defender might undercut that route, much like the last possession. Instead, Moore hauls it in, breaks the tackle, and then able to fly downfield to the 10-yard line. A gain of 38 for the shifty receiver. Now 1st and goal. Arizona's first red zone opportunity this game. Roberts looking, pressure in his face for McBride. No one there except 2 Minnesota defenders. The pass is going to be knocked away. Now here we are, 2nd and goal. Roberts spread look. Pump fakes, trying to scramble around and make something happen, not able to. Harrison Phillips going to drag him down for a loss of 6. And now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line as Roberts going to scramble out. Roberts, nothing but space. No Vikings defenders in pursuit. And Roberts going to dive into the end zone, opening up the scoring here for Arizona. And what a drive there put together by this offense. Roberts hasn't really used the legs as much as, some thought he might coming into the league, especially not being super polished as a passer, but takes advantage of his speed and the space given to him there, gets a nice gain of 16 on 3rd and goal from the 16, and he's able to score as Lewis Cine now drops the interception. Cine could have had a pick against the player who he was traded for, a pick against his old team. Instead, he drops that one, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 as Justin Jefferson now going to have his first catch of the game, gain of 6, Greedy Williams on the tackle. Here we are now, 3rd and 4. Kyler Murray in the shotgun, going to look left side. That's Hawkinson. Jalen Thompson not able to bring him down. Greedy Williams in there again for the tackle as Hawkinson gets the ball down to the 44-yard line. Now 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. This will be the last snap of it. And Lewis Cine drops another one. That's 2 dropped interceptions here for Lewis Cine, 1 for Jalen Johnson, 3 as a team. And as we head into the second quarter, these 2 teams are pretty locked in, although it shouldn't be like that. If you think about, man, Minnesota should have 2 turnovers at least up to this point as Kyler Murray looking around, nowhere to go, and it's the rookie Juan Drummond getting in there. His first full sack of his career, and it goes against the former Cardinal. Very, very good defensive stand right there, giving Arizona the ball back at the 33-yard line. Roberts looking across the middle. It's Rashad Bateman in traffic, and he holds on. Gain of 19 there, now just past midfield. Roberts, Ty Davis Price in the backfield alongside him, and he's looking for Bateman again, but instead he's going to find Anthony Walker Jr. And you could see what Roberts was trying to do there. Rashad Bateman, he was trying to throw with anticipation, thought that he might be able to get it just past Anthony Walker. Instead, throws it right to him. And that's now his 2nd interception of the game. And Minnesota takes back over the ball as they're going to start off at their own 46-yard line. Kyler, quick pass. Wow. Get to the cross midfield. That's Josh Oliver. Now at the 41-yard line. Kyler going to go under center again. Bunch formation to the left. Going to fake the handoff. And Cam Thomas gets in there immediately to bring down Kyler Murray. That's the third Arizona sack of the ball game. And now on a 3rd and 11. Got to get him off the field here. Kyler trying to set the screen up, no time, and he's going to be hit down, not going to be able to make anything happen there, and they would surprisingly punt it away 59 yards, just a little too rich for their blood for the field goal kick, and it won't happen this time around. Now here we are, 1st and 10. Glenn Roberts going deep for Rashad Bateman, and Bateman wins the foot race. No one will catch him. Takes it all the way into the end zone, taking advantage of what looked like a busted coverage by Minnesota. Not a single Vikings defender really in the vicinity. I guess you could say number 22 was kind of right there, but once Rashad Bateman had that much space in front of him, there was never going to be any catching him. And Arizona's reliable receiver strikes again, and they're up now 14-7. Minnesota back with the ball. Kyler going to try to make something happen here, and he's going to look right side for KJ Osborne. Jalen Johnson able to knock that one away. Kyler just 6 of 14 for 75 yards up to this point. Not having an amazing game so far, as Kyler finds Justin Jefferson. The rookie Stinson tried to jump in front of it, but it was just out of his reach. And Justin Jefferson says Rashad Bateman, who hits the gritty on him, matches the long score scored by Rashad Bateman on that last possession. And, I mean, this is just the kind of player that Justin Jefferson is, someone you have to have track of at all times, keep track of at all times. Kyler Murray absolutely loves it, recognized the blitz, trusted his top-tier receiver, and he helps him out now 14-14 as Roberts from his own 22 going to find Rashad Bateman with a player in his face, and Bateman off to the races again. That's 2 straight plays with long Rashad Bateman touchdowns. This one going for 78 yards as Rashad Bateman seemingly with a bone to pick against this Vikings defense. And just like that, it's 21-14. And here he is, Justin Jefferson. Oh, sorry, that's Jordan Addison this time on the left side. Andrew Stinson there to bring him down. Going to be a 2nd and 6 now. Kyler Murray under center, going to hand off Kareem Hunt. Hunt has some space. Jalen Thompson able to bring him down. And Brian O'Neill, look out for that. The big right tackle, going to be injured on the play. You see him jogging into the locker room. And we'll, for Minnesota's sake, we'll hope that he's able to get some more snaps in. But it looks like it doesn't matter, as his first snap off the field is going to be a long Justin Jefferson touchdown. Justin Jefferson matching Rashad Bateman once again. And you can really see the stars on display here. These two quarterbacks know who their stars are, and they're taking full advantage of them here. Andrew Stinson just not able to hang with the veteran receiver, and it's 21-21. Look at that, just like that, as Glenn Roberts intercepted Andrew Booth Jr., and guess who he was targeting? You'll never guess. Rashad Bateman. Roberts, again, same thing, wanted to throw with some anticipation, thought that with the safety coming down, that he might be able to sneak Rashad Bateman past Andrew Booth. But great coverage there from the young corner. And that's going to be now the 3rd Glenn Roberts interception of the first half. Not great if you're an Arizona Cardinals fan, as you see Kyler, again, rushed on that one, not able to get it away. And now it's 3rd and 10 from midfield, and Minnesota trying to take advantage. They have 3 forced turnovers to Arizona's none, and yet the game still finds itself tied. Definitely going to be looking to put some more points on the board here, as Kareem Hunt going to get the give, makes a move, cuts it up the middle. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 15. Shocking that they haven't used him a little more in this one, considering he is averaging 10 yards a carry so far. Now here we are, 2nd and 10. And guess who? Justin Jefferson, gain of 5 down to the 17-yard line, now in the red zone once again. And Kyler Murray facing a 3rd and 5. Got 2 receivers on each side. Kyler looking. Justin Jefferson able to get it across that first down line. Way to hold on to that through the hit from Zaven Collins. And Justin Jefferson, 5 for 159 and 2 scores already. As Kyler, these screen plays just have not been able to develop for them. You'd think that they'll at some point try to go away more from that. But now here we are, 3rd and 8 from the 9-yard line. Kyler Murray facing pressure, looks for TJ Hawkinson. Oh, and I thought there might have been a little bit of contact there. No flags come out. Arizona gets the ball back after the defense is able to hold Minnesota to just 3 points. As here we are, Glenn Roberts overthrows a wide open Rondale Moore, and he might have even been able to turn the corner there. Not going to happen this time around. 2nd and 10. Glenn Roberts making some adjustments, looking long again. It's Ty Davis Price had Anthony Walker beat, and Roberts for the 2nd straight play gonna overthrow his wide open target. Now here we are, 3rd and 10. Roberts going to fake the handoff here. Ty Davis Price rolling, looking, lobs one up there. Rashad Bateman, and he comes down with it, keeps the feet in bounds. Rashad Bateman, man, talking about matching blow for blow. Roberts looked like he didn't have really much of anything to work with. Those second-level defenders just not quite deep enough in coverage to disrupt that pass for Bateman. And now they're at the 45-yard line. What a throw there from Roberts. As here he is looking deep. Trey McBride this time. McBride tries to lower the shoulder. Doesn't get much there going. Now at the 9-yard line with a 1st and goal. A minute and ticking down now left in this first half. As here he is, Glenn Roberts trips to his left with Gibson in the backfield alongside him. Going to look for Claypool. Going to find Claypool for a gain of 7 down to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Arizona still with all 3 timeouts, trying to leave as little time for Minnesota as possible. Davis Price gets it. Gain of 1. Not going to get it in there this time, but they will hurry the team up back to the line. 15 seconds left. 14. 3rd and goal. Arizona's offense trying to make some last-minute things happen. You see Washington and Horvath flipping positions there as Davis Price going to take it right up the gut, dives in, and that is going to be an Arizona touchdown. You see him celebrating with the guys. Davis Price, man, for all he's done over the last few seasons, he's been such a workhorse for us. He has not scored very many touchdowns on the ground. I believe he has, what was that, his 2nd of the season? And last year, he only finished with 9 on the ground, or 10 on the ground, and maybe I think 1 more through the air. But, man, as we head into the half, let's take a look at what's going on around the league. We got our division rival Seahawks in Denver, and they currently trail 7-3. Both teams just 1-5, looking like a very ugly offensive game up to this point. Definitely rooting for the Broncos in that one. Cleveland in New York to face the Jets, get curb stomped 24-3. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns. Deshaun Watson, just 61 yards through the air. Not going to get it done, and it doesn't get it done that time around. Cleveland still with just 2 wins on the year. Jacksonville and Tennessee, an AFC South clash. Will Levis in there at quarterback has a touchdown, but they trail 14-7. Trevor Lawrence having a good game up to this point. Nice and efficient, 9 of 11, 108 yards and a score. And, man, as we head into this second half, the story that's going to be preached by head coach Mike White definitely has to be ball security. 3 first-half interceptions, however you want to say it. If you think there was a little bit of contact on 1 or 2 of them, doesn't matter. They weren't called. They were intercepted. You can't do that. And on the other side, got to hold on to those interceptions. Lewis Sane dropped 2 on 1 drive. Jalen Johnson dropped 1. Just unacceptable. You got to catch those, especially when they're gift-wrapped to you like that. Kyler may as well have just walked up and handed it to him, and they didn't take advantage. But here we are. Second half now, Kyler has it, and they're going to be facing a 3rd and 2 after the quick pass to KJ Osborne. At the 33-yard line, Kyler, Vikings offense in the I formation. Kareem Hunt gets it. Ojulari's there, but Hunt able to just sneak across that first down marker. Now here we are, fresh set of downs. Still have that fullback in there. You see Arizona's defensive front working around a little bit as Kyler's going to look for Justin Jefferson. What a route on the left side. Goes up, extends for it, gets it down to the 42-yard line. Andrew Stinson, again, the closest defender there, not quite able to make it happen. And now here we go. Fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Kyler, give. Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt gets up the middle. Only going to get a gain of 3 before he's knocked down by Zaven Collins. 2nd and 7. Working in Arizona territory now. Kyler going to fake. Going to roll out. Going to find KJ Osborne. He's hit down there by Jalen Johnson. 3rd and 1. And if you're this defense, man, you want to get off the field here. You do not want to continue to give them extra chances at the end zone. Kareem Hunt gets it here. He's going to be knocked down there by Lewis Seen. But again, just able to get across that first down line. Now here we are, 2nd and 10. Later in the drive, Kyler looks. TJ Hawkinson, Lewis Seen able to bring him down. Kyler now over 300 yards. 3 touchdowns. And you see Lewis Seen, man, has not had a great game up to this point. 2 drop picks, hasn't been amazing in coverage. As here we are, Justin Jefferson left side quickly caught, rolls into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the game. Justin Jefferson just feasting on that left side. And, I know folks are probably thinking, well, why not put Jalen Johnson over there? I don't think that Jalen Johnson, despite his ratings, I don't think that he is our best bet against most number 1 options, especially ones as shifty as Justin Jefferson. Now, I know Jefferson's not a burner, but Jalen Johnson only has 90 speed or 89 speed, and his man coverage makes him a liability against faster receivers. His speed makes him a liability against faster receivers, even in man coverage, which he has almost a 90 rating in. So I think giving Greedy Williams, who's a bigger athlete, a faster athlete, I think giving him, more opportunities to line up against those true number 1s is, better for the offense. Once Andrew Stinson gets, to cut his teeth a little bit in the league, he may end up being the option. But for now, I just don't feel like that's the case. As here we are, new drive. Sorry about that, y'all. Got into a little rant. As rookie Keegan Buchanan is down, we'll wait to see his status. 2nd and 10 now. Antonio Gibson gets the give going left side. 3rd and 5. Only his 2nd touch of the game. And again, you got that spread look from Arizona's offense. Not much to think of, but Davis Price was by himself. Roberts overthrows him. That's been the story of this game so far. Buchanan is going to be fine. We're going to hold him out for now. But after the field goal, it is a 31-31 ball game. As you see, Justin Jefferson, 7 for 188 and 3 touchdowns, putting on an absolute show. He and Rashad Bateman against both of the respective defenses. Now here we are, 1st and 10. Kyler going to take the drop back. Going to look, trying to find some scrambling room, but Danico Autry lays him out. Not a fun hit if you're Kyler Murray. You see him a little slow to get up there, but he's going to have to shake it off as they're now in a 2nd and 17. Zaven Collins showed pressure, but decides to drop back into his coverage, and he intercepts Kyler Murray, his old teammate. Minnesota's first giveaway of the game, and it comes courtesy of Zaven Collins. Again, Collins, man, has been an absolute linchpin of this defense. Head coach Mike White was on to something, thought that maybe Arizona wasn't properly utilizing him, putting him in positions to succeed from his middle linebacker spot, decided to move him back there when he took over rather than letting him work as a pass rusher. And he's paid dividends as Glenn Roberts almost got it in there once again on a long run. This one, a gain of 19 down to the 1-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Davis Price getting the toss left side, trying to find the edge, gives the stiff arm. And they're going to say he's short. Arizona is going to challenge here. They think that he did cross that line with the ball, but they are going to uphold the ruling, and it's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 1. Arizona going to lose a timeout there. Now here we are, Roberts under center, quick pass, Rashad Bateman, touchdown. Number 3, Rashad Bateman. And it's really the Rashad Bateman, Justin Jefferson show for these offenses. KJ Osborne has gotten involved quite a bit for Minnesota, but for Arizona, Not really a whole lot. Rondale Moore had that one nice long catch and run, but has been held relatively quiet since. But here we are. Minnesota now down 7 with the ball. Stinson misses the tackle. Zaven Collins there to clean things up. Kareem Hunt for a gain of 9. Little swing pass there, a 2nd and 1. Time running down here in the third quarter. Kyler Murray going to find Hunt again out of the backfield as he rolls past the first down marker. Fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Kyler Murray now. Kareem Hunt in the backfield alongside him. Going to find KJ Osborne for a gain of 18 yards down to the 47-yard line, just past midfield. And that is going to do it for the third quarter. Both of these passing offenses been absolutely elite today. Sans the turnovers, of course. But either way, 38-31. This game is looking like it's going to end up being it's already a shootout. Both running games haven't really gotten much going, but the story of the game has been these passing attacks. Both quarterbacks have done a really good job finding their receivers. The receivers have done a great job of getting open, more like. But here we are, 2nd and 6. Kyler dropping back on the play action has TJ Hawkinson. Hawkinson going to get hit down there by the rookie Stinson. Now 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Kyler dropping back, looking short to the right side. It's Hawkinson again. Not going to be able to bring him down, but does force him out here at the 25-yard line, and they're going to now be facing a 3rd and 2. And you see a lot of men in the box here for Arizona as Kyler gonna find TJ Hawkinson. Lewis Cine hits him down, but not before he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. That's the 3rd different receiver with a touchdown for them this game. 5 touchdown passes here from Kyler Murray, 3 to Justin Jefferson, 1 to KJ Osborne, and now 1 to TJ Hawkinson as Lewis Cine's nightmarish game continues. And just like we were talking about Justin Jefferson, look at Rashad Bateman. 6 catches, 233 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And you got to think, one of those catches was just a 1-yard run, a 1-yard pass from the 1-yard, a 1-yard touchdown pass. So he was 5 for 232, as Roberts rolling out, looking deep. Darnell Washington wide open. Roberts unable to hit him right there. Going to be a 2nd and 10. That's quite a few overthrows that Roberts has had, but he's not going to overthrow this one. It's Rashad Bateman. And Bateman, he beats Andrew Booth Jr. This is going to be his 2nd 78-yard touchdown of the game. His 3rd long score, as Rashad Bateman has just absolutely eaten this secondary alive. It's just unfair what this man is able to do to defenses. He is having a career game, a historic level game, if you will. And it's now a 38-45 ball game with 7:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Kyler Murray going to drop back, going to find Jordan Addison, who's been very, very quiet in this game. Believe that's his first catch of the ball game. But now here we are, 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. See this defense moving around a little bit. Kyler going to fake the handoff to Kareem Hunt, and he has Justin Jefferson wide open middle of the field. Gain of 27 for his receiver down to the 36-yard line, and they're moving quickly as time continues to tick down. A hair over 6 minutes left. Good block there from not TJ Hawkinson, from the rookie Jerry Chandler, as Kareem Hunt able to get it down to the 24-yard line. And now here we are, nothing going on 1st and 10, now 2nd and 10. Going to have Addison sent in motion, give it to Kareem Hunt up the middle. Kareem Hunt into the red zone, gain of 7, 3rd and 3. And you see Arizona pushing those secondary players up on the line. Kareem Hunt gets the give, nowhere to go. 4th and 3, and Minnesota is going to decide to go for it here. They haven't been able to stop Arizona much of the game. They do have those 3 turnovers, though. And Kyler looking, scrambling, nowhere to go. Cam Thomas dives, brings him down. and that is going to be a turnover on downs. What a defensive stand here by this defense. Kyler Murray, nowhere to go, tries to get outside. Cam Thomas, already privy to what he might be able to do, and he brings him down. His second sack of the game. Arizona now with the ball with a chance to potentially put this one away. Ty Davis Price up the middle, just 26 rushing yards here in this game. Not a great game from the running backs for Arizona overall, as Roberts going to find Antonio Gibson, right as we were saying, not a great game. Manages to hold on to that one, and that was a huge catch. Able to extend the drive, keep that clock moving. And again, play their cards correctly. This could potentially be a put-away drive, as Rashad Bateman going to get another one over the middle of the field. And you see Roberts now 475 yards passing here in this one. Now 1st and 10. Roberts fakes it. Ty Davis Price looks. Rondale Moore overthrows him once again. How many overthrows is that for Roberts in this game? I believe that's 4. He had 2 in a row. Then he had Darnell Washington. And then there's that one right there. But Ty Davis Price says, don't worry about it, coach. Takes it for 7 down to the 35-yard line. And looks like they might be in field goal range at this point. So you don't have to necessarily push things too much. Here we are, 3rd and 3. Give left side. Ty Davis Price trying to follow his blocks. Not able to make it there. And Arizona, in lieu of a field goal, looks like they're going to actually go for it. Gives it to Antonio Gibson, and he does sneak it across that first down line. Would have been questions asked of head coach Mike White had they not been able to get that first down, because a field goal would have made it a 2-possession game and likely put things out of reach. But they go for it. They keep things moving. Minnesota now with no timeouts. Arizona, though, looks like they're still going to run some plays. Roberts hands off, stretch right side, Davis Price. Davis Price tries to make a move, just one man to beat, not able to do so. He's going to be brought down at the 4-yard line. And now here we are, 1st and goal, time ticking down, 50 seconds. Roberts with Davis Price in the backfield. Going to let some time drip off, but he is going to go ahead and snap it here. Hands off, Davis Price. Davis Price makes a move, powers forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. That's the 2nd of the game for Ty Davis Price. Just his 3rd of the season, but it's a big one. It's essentially the one that puts the game away. But Minnesota does have just a little bit of life, as Kyler going to take it here, going to scramble out, trying to find somewhere to go, nowhere to go, and Cameron Thomas, look at him once again. 3rd sack of the game. They're going to hurry things up here. 2nd and 11, under 10 seconds now. Kyler, nowhere to go, looking, throws it to the referee, I suppose. Not quite sure where he was trying to go with that one. Now, last play of the game, 3rd and 11. What will Minnesota do? Down 2 scores. Here he is, Kyler Murray. Looks like they're in a Hail Mary. Cam Thomas trying to get off the tackle. Nowhere to go. Kyler has space. Kyler down the field. Kyler, and Lewis Seen absolutely lays him out. The rookie Juan Drummond jumps on it. Lewis Seen says, you were traded for me. How about this? Hits Kyler Murray, forces the fumble, and that is going to bring a conclusion to this one. A 52-38 barn burner. 90 combined points in this one. And we know that the story of this game was the battle between Justin Jefferson and Rashad Bateman. Both receivers put on an absolute clinic against these secondaries. As you see, both of these quarterbacks over 400 yards, man. 600 yards of total offense for Arizona, nearly 500 for Minnesota. Turnovers, Arizona did lose by 1, but really 2, because that last one against Kyler didn't mean too much. But a 5 for 8 red zone percentage is fantastic. Roberts, 475, 4 touchdowns, did have the 3 first half picks, which could have put us in a massive hole, didn't though. And Kyler in his homecoming had a very good game, 27 to 43, 424. 5 touchdowns, just 1 interception, but not able to get the win here. Ty Davis-Price, 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Roberts also with a touchdown on the ground. Each quarterback accounting for 5 scores. Rashad Bateman, 8 for 331 and 4 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, 8 for 215 and 3 touchdowns. Can't ask for much better production from your top 2 guys. 546 combined yards between the 2 of them. As you see Rondale Moore down there, just the 1 catch all game. Stinson and Anthony Walker leading the way in tackles, 3 tackles for loss and 3 sacks for Cam Thomas. Juan Drummond also getting his first sack of his career. Zaven Collins catching the only Arizona interception. And, of course, we saw the fumble at the end of the game. Rondale Moore, of course, the 1 catch, wasn't able to hit that goal. But now here we are. It's going to be week 8 as we take on the L.A. Rams, a team that we split with a season ago, a team that we're going to be looking to definitely make our mark on, put our stamp on. It is a divisional game, and after the bye week for the 49ers in week 7, Arizona now just a half game back of them, of course, did beat them already earlier in the season, so they'll be looking to hopefully have more of the same. And it should be a really, really good matchup. All divisional games tend to be. These teams are very familiar with each other. They've seen each other. They see each other twice a year. Looks like we also do have a breakout linebacker opportunity. I'd be shocked if it wasn't Cameron Thomas. 3 sack performance, 3 tackles for loss. I mean, not really much you can do better in that situation. Although Zaven Collins, we know, did have a sack and an interception of his own. So that could also be, something to keep an eye on. But as always, you all, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate the support, man. Be sure to like and subscribe should you feel so inclined. Until next time, it's been your boy, Mike. Y'all have a great day and peace.